My name is Janice, and I am a 42-year-old woman who still struggles with insecurity and that feeling of not being good enough. And over the past 8 years or so, I've done a lot to work in this area, but I found something this year that really has helped me chip away at my insecurities. But before I share that with you, I want to tell you how my insecurities started. When I was 8 years old, I moved to Mexico City with my family, and we lived there for 5 years. I remember the very first day that I walked into school, it was seriously like Justin Bieber had entered the building. I mean, all of these little girls surrounded me. They wanted to talk with me and know everything about me. They even wanted to touch my hair because it was different than their hair. And it was just this amazing experience that pretty much lasted the entire time that I lived in Mexico. And because of that, I felt very confident. I felt valuable. I felt special. And then when I was 13, we moved back to the United States. And, junior high is an awkward age anyway. So here comes this 13-year-old girl. I had these thick Coke bottle glasses. I had no friends. I knew nobody. I walk into school, and from day one, I am bullied and picked on and made fun of. And I remember in particular these three girls that would love to chase me around the track every PE period and literally try to pull my pants down. But thank God I was faster than them, so they never actually succeeded. But it was this really rough transition. I had gone from being up here on this pedestal of being special to basically falling flat on my face in the mud and being a nobody. So it was this really rough, hard transition that I had to go through. And it was like a backpack that I put on, because I'm pretty sure that the insecurity started then. And in this backpack, I just carried that, as well as other things that happened in my teenage years. And I just carried that with me throughout life. And even up until today, I struggle with insecurity and not feeling good enough, not pretty enough, not smart enough, not enough, just not enough. And so I have tried many things, therapy, yoga, meditation. A lot of things have been super helpful in that area of my life. But what I wanted to share is this year I found something incredible. It's this organization called the League of Heroes Inspired. And what they do is they dress up as superheroes and they go into hospitals and children's receiving homes. And their only objective is to make kids smile. Literally, all they want to do is to encourage children who are going through a really hard time in their life. It's also a nonprofit. So I heard about this organization, and I'm like, I have to join that. That sounds amazing. It'll be my way to give back to the community. I love kids. I like encouraging people. I like acting. Hey, it's perfect. So I decide I'm going to be Supergirl. Or Superwoman, as it were. And so I put on the costume, and I kid you not, the second I put on my costume, I stood up taller. I smiled bigger. I felt more genuine love emanating out of me. It really was the craziest thing. And then I would go into these events and I would tell kids about the hero that lie within them, while at the same time reminding myself of the hero that lie within me. And then I would go out into my normal everyday life, because that's where we live. And whenever I would get triggered and start feeling insecure and bad about myself, I would remember how I felt when I had that costume on. And like that, I stood up taller. I smiled bigger. It was this crazy transition and change in me. So I want to encourage you. I don't know what your struggle is. I don't know if it's insecurity or another negative thought pattern that just loops and loops and loops, and you just seem to not be able to get rid of it. But whatever it is, I want to encourage you that there is something out there. There's a book, there's a program, there's a person that can help, there's a class, a seminar, a podcast. There's something that can help you. So don't stop searching, because those answers, the answers you're searching for, you can find in the places where you least expect to find them. Thank you.